Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another installment in the Luxury Will I Buy It series. But here on my channel, we add a little French twist. So for collections that we do want, we say oui. And for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As you know, I have my online beauty consulting service, which is a one-on-one Zoom session with me. I have a full hour session and a half-hour session available. And believe it or not, you may actually save money by booking a consultation with me because I only recommend products that actually work for you, not just ones that are new and popular at the moment. So to book a session with me, go ahead and click the link in the description box. There is a website, there's a scheduling calendar. Pick the day and time that works best for you. All right, will I buy it? Oui, non merci. This is where we sit down, we talk about new and upcoming makeup releases, and I have something here that's new, but not a new makeup brand or makeup launch. So Clé de Peau, the brand Clé de Peau, is now available at Sephora Canada. I know, how exciting. And I checked online and it's not available at Sephora US yet, but here in Canada, if you need Clé de Peau, you can buy it online. I believe this is online only, not in store. And I'm looking at the page right now. It's mostly skincare. I was really excited because I do want to pick up some Clé de Peau makeup, and there are makeup items, but it's mostly skincare. So if you're in Canada, if you like Clé de Peau, they have, I think, most, if not the entire skincare collection on the Sephora site. So for me personally, I cannot wait for the upcoming Sephora sale. 20% off of Clé de Peau goes a very long way. It's so pricey, but it's so worth it. My current obsession from Clé de Peau is their serum. That's what it's called, the serum, and it's almost like an essence. It's like a pre-serum in a way. It's what you use before you get into the rest of your skincare, and it just makes your skin incredibly soft. It's also plumping and hydrating and just helps everything else along. It's wonderful. So I will pick that up during the upcoming sale. Now, I just had to tell you that. I had to let you know because that is technically like new in the makeup world, and I don't think everyone is aware that it's on the Sephora site at the moment. So I just figured I would let you know. Okay. Moving on, we are going to Tavia's page, the Chic Profile official page on Instagram. We have a new makeup item here from Hermès. I've been talking about this for weeks, that there's going to be something new coming out from Hermès, and here we have it. This is going to be complexion. We've seen lots of color, we've seen lipstick, nail polish, blush, highlighter. Now we're going into complexion. This is the Hermès Première collection, and this is coming out at the beginning of March, so very, very soon. It's going to be available at Selfridges online, but it's going to be coming out very shortly, I'm guessing in a few weeks afterwards. So the Hermès Première, it's $77 US for 40 ml, a natural enhancing complexion balm, SPF 30, will be available in 12 shades. The shade range is really bad. It's only 12 shades, but I don't think this is technically a foundation. It's described as a complexion balm with an SPF of 30. So it's a natural enhancing complexion balm. I think it's around the same world of like Chanel, the Water Fresh Tint. That's technically a complexion product that's like enhancing and very natural. So I think that a lot of these shades are going to be very stretchy. Like, I don't think you need an exact shade match for this range here, I would assume, because it is a natural enhancing complexion balm, and it's intended to be used before you go out into the sun because it has an SPF, but only of 30. And because it has an SPF, I wonder how difficult this will be to get in Canada because we are very, very strict with our SPF laws and rules, and oftentimes like any foundation or complexion item that has an SPF here in Canada will literally have a sticker covering the SPF, so like pretending it's not even there. But that's what I think this product is going to be like, just like a stretchy, your skin but better, just a very natural enhancing product. That's what I hope anyway, because the shade range is not fabulous. Then we also have a powder. Yes, a powder. We have the Première Radiant Glow Powder. It's going to be 72 pounds and 8.5 grams. So earlier I said 77 US. I don't know if it's 77 US for the glow enhancing balm or pounds. We'll see. I mean, it's Hermès. It's going to be expensive. But the Première Radiant Glow Powder, it's in the shade 02 Mirage or Rose Hermès. Interesting. This makes sense because we did see a highlighter come out a few months ago. I mean, last year anyway. So we're going to see a second highlighter added to this collection here. It's going to be the Première Radiant Glow Powder number 2 Mirage or Rose. Interesting. So it looks beautiful, looks very subtle. I've heard mixed results about the Hermès highlighter. Some people really love it, some people don't. I don't know. And then there's also going to be a Radiant Matte Powder in the shade 01 Nuage. That means cloud. So interesting. I don't know if the mattifying powder is translucent. It must be, because from what I see here, there's only going to be one shade of the mattifying powder, and I don't, even like the palest person could not use that as like a complexion shade. So it must just be a translucent pressed powder. Interesting. It says here that the Radiant Matte Powder can be used to add a mattifying but still natural looking veil to your complexion. Interesting. So basically a new setting powder. I don't know if I'm tempted by a new setting powder. Like, I'm not a powder girl. My skin is more dry, dehydrated, and I do use powders, but if it's part of a new collection, that's not necessarily the item that I'm running towards the most. I think for me, it would be this like complexion balm product here, because I do love a very natural glow, my skin but better, this like natural enhancing complexion balm. That is something I might want to try. I don't know if it'll be available here right away or if I'll have to shop through Selfridges or what have you, but anyway, there is new Hermès complexion items coming out. Is this a oui or non merci for you? I think for me, it's a peut-être. It's a oui, but not all of them, not the new highlighter, not the new pressed powder. So it's going to be a mixed bag. But you let me know in the comments, is this something that you are itching to get? I know for some of you, you will be fanatics and be so ready for this. I mean, I totally get it. I have drank the Hermès Beauty Kool-Aid, and I know some people are highlighter collectors, so any new highlighter that comes out needs to be collected. I get it, I get that. So yeah. Now moving on, I have more photos here of the Chanel Le Blanc collection 2022. I know we touched on this last time, but I just have some more photos here that I wanted to share with you. And one thing I have to say is I've seen several different photos of the Le Blanc eyeshadow palette, and I have not seen two photos that look the same. Like, every photo looks different. Some photos, the eyeshadow palette looks peachy, sometimes it looks red, sometimes it looks purple. I don't know what's going on. It's different editing, different lighting, and these here, they're promo photos, so this is always with a huge grain of salt. So all that to say, I have no idea what type of colors these are going to be. Typically the Le Blanc is very ethereal, very soft shades, and I'm interested to get the eyeshadow palette and the Camellia highlighter. Those are the two items that I'm going to get. Everything else for me looks lovely. I just don't know if it's like really calling my name. Hi, it's me from the future. So after I finished filming, I found swatches online of the Chanel Le Blanc eyeshadow palette, and this is the Instagram page of Ann_Marutona. I will put her information down below. Anyway, this is a swatch here of all four of the colors in the eyeshadow palette. Thoughts and prayers. This does not look good. I mean, The eyeshadow quad is called Imaginaire, which means imaginary. And these look like imaginary colors. I mean, there's one shade that we can see that's like the dark brownish reddish color, and the other three look like variations of an invisible peach. One looks like a sparkly topper, and the other two are sort of there. I don't know. I don't think I'll be getting this. I mean, it looks terrible. The swatches are just like imaginary colors. I think the quad will be a non merci for me. Now, this camellia here looks gorgeous. I love the detailing, the embossing, and also from what I can tell, this is going to be a very substantial highlighter. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of product here. It's not just like a little bit of detail. It's like almost like three-dimensional. Like the camellia is raised. It's not just like a little bit of detailing inside the powder. And it's going to come with this little brush here. Gorgeous. And then more lip products here. The Rouge Coco Flash, and then the liquid lipsticks like the Rouge Allure Ink. These are always nice. I like a liquid matte lipstick, and these are comfortable. Now these two here will be liquid pen highlighters. There's going to be two shades. I don't know what they'll be exactly. I'm guessing a cool and a warm tone. These are going to just be like, remember those Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat pens, like that, but a highlighter. So just like a liquid highlighter. I think Dior comes out with these every couple of years too. And then the liquid highlighter, I've heard different sources. So I think this was supposed to be a sort of burgundy red liquid eyeliner, sorry, like the felt liquid liner. I've heard that this was supposed to be some sort of like burgundy reddish one, but in some quadrants of the world, they're just going to re-promote the black liquid liner. So just be aware of that. And then these nail polishes do look pretty. They look gorgeous. Very like pastel, spring, beautiful shades. But I'm guessing these are all going to be limited edition. And I like a pastel, but I also like color. I don't want this to look anything too close to my skin tone. I like to see contrast. So time will tell with that. And then of course, they are promoting the Le Blanc skincare line. The Le Blanc skincare line is permanent. This is just part of the Chanel skincare fixture. This is for brightening, hyperpigmentation. If you want that sort of skincare effect, this is the line for you. And so here they're promoting the Healthy Light Creator Serum, the Healthy Light Creator Cream, which makes sense because it's the Le Blanc line. Okay, moving on, we have something new here from Natasha Denona. This is the Natasha Denona I Need a Rose lip products. So I think these are available now or very, very shortly. It's currently available at Sephora France, and so the rest of the retailers will be trickling out soon. So this I Need a Rose collection here. It's just lips, so lip liners, lipsticks, and lip glosses too. And you really have a color matching set here for all three. So in essence, you basically have like a perfect nudie rose lip, but for different skin tones. As you can see here with the arm swatches, these are the three shades available. So they look really beautiful. I mean, it looks like a beautiful rose, nudie, like rosewood type of collection. I think these are the lipstick swatches here, and we see all three across different skin tones. And so regardless of your skin tone, you could mix and match, create your own custom look. I mean, I guess you could go with the exact lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss, or mix it up if you want. It looks beautiful. The glosses here look nice, just like very nudie, very fresh, very girly. I definitely understand it. And like, I like the names like Peony, Daphne, Kala, just like floral and just nice and just very, very nudie, very girly, very pink. And I don't think I have a swatch of the lip liners, but you could imagine that they will match the lipsticks and lip glosses that we've seen. I think personally I will skip on this. I think it looks really pretty. I like the whole aesthetic. I think it's nice, but I just don't think it's something that I really want to spend my money on personally. Like, I think it's nice, but I just don't think it's for me. So let me know what you think. Have you picked these up already? Do you want to get them? I mean, if you get them, I totally get it because we all love a gorgeous nude lip. Today I'm wearing Chantecaille. I'm wearing the Chantecaille Freesia Lip Chic and then one of their glosses. This is Enchant, just like a pinky nude gloss. I love it, but I have enough in my collection that I can just create what I want with what I have. Okay, moving on to some Tom Ford. Now, this has been out on the market for a few weeks, so calm down. I know Tom Ford has been like on this crazy roll of like so many new releases. This is new, but you may have seen this already. These are the Tom Ford Lip Color Satin Matte Lipsticks, and these are limited edition, which is kind of annoying. But we have Rose d'Amalfi, Rose de Chine, et Rose de Russie. So they are limited edition. If you want to get them, I totally get you. Tom Ford, I get it. I love Tom Ford makeup now. It took me a while to get there, but I can see the appeal. So Rose de Russie is the more like raspberry pink, more bold. If I were to get any shade, it would be Rose de Russie because I just think it looks really nice. I think it'd be really beautiful for your complexion, just to like awaken your complexion, and also for spring. It's a very spring shade. Rose de Chine looks more like a peachy nude. Like, I think the Rose de Russie is the more bold statement lip color. Rose de Chine, like I said, more of like that peachy Audrey Hepburn lip shade. And then Rose d'Amalfi, just the perfect nude. Clearly we love nude lipsticks because it is very much in demand on the market, and no matter how many nude lipsticks we get, we're always on the hunt for like the next one that's like just like a hint more this and a hint more that. That's what I'm like anyway. Now moving on to a new account. This is Trend Mood 1, and we have a new foundation here that's already on the market. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Longwear Foundation. This is available at makeupforever.com and also Sephora. So the new and improved version of the Ultra HD foundation is powered by technology that enhances performance and undetectable for the skin. The skin looks very light and radiant, comfortable, easy to apply, medium to full coverage, blurs and covers imperfection, and is supposed to be like flexible to the skin so you don't have a cakey effect. 40 shades to choose from and 43 US each. I don't think this is for me. I have tried a lot of Makeup Forever. For me, Makeup Forever gives me flashbacks of beauty school because that's what we used at beauty school. And I've never really gotten into Makeup Forever, and especially their foundation. Anything that's medium to full coverage is not typically my taste. I prefer light to medium, very much my skin but better, buildable. Although I know Makeup Forever has a really good reputation, so I would not be surprised if this is a really good foundation. They have a really good shade range. It's a good brand, good products. It's just not really for me. It isn't a brand that's like, I don't know, I haven't really connected to it for one reason or another. But I know a lot of people have really enjoyed the Ultra HD foundation, so this is like the new and improved formula. Let us know in the comments if you've tried this foundation because it's supposed to be medium to full coverage, but also undetectable at the same time. So leave a comment. Is this a oui or non merci? Have I even been saying oui or non merci for all of these collections? Okay, so I said oui or non merci to Hermès, and then Chanel Le Blanc is a oui, but only certain items. I'm not going to get the whole thing because there's just like more coming out in the future that I'm very excited for from Chanel. So it's going to be a mixed bag of Le Blanc for me. And then the Natasha Denona, Non Merci. It looks cute, but just not for me. The Tom Ford limited edition lipsticks, Non Merci. It looks really great, but like, I don't know, I'd rather spend my money on permanent collection items from Tom Ford. So for these ones, it's a non merci. And back to Makeup Forever, I think it's going to be a non merci for me as well. I'm sure it's great. It's just not for me. Like, not every new collection is for me, which is great because it saves my wallet. Moving on to some more skincare here. We have the Tatcha Silk Sunscreen Mineral Broad Spectrum SPF 50 with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Interesting. So it's a sheer lightweight SPF 50 mineral sunscreen with smoothing silk extracts to protect the skin from sun, hydrate, and visibly even the skin tone. Okay, so it has like a little bit of a tint to it if it's going to help even the skin tone. As you can see here, there is a little bit of color to it. I'm sort of scared that's going to be very white, like very gray, but maybe it's more, I don't know if emollient is the right word, but more adaptable to different skin tones. We'll see. I wear sunscreen every single day, and SPF 50 is great for the skin. I would definitely try this. It's a peut-être, a maybe. I currently have sunscreens for the face that I love, but I would test this out. Will this come to Canada is a great question, because like I said, we have so many rules for sunscreen and SPF. Even though there are new products out for sunscreen and SPF, they typically skip Canada. We just never get them for some reason. I think it just maybe doesn't follow like our very strict guidelines. So in theory, it's a oui, but in reality, a non merci, possibly, unless I travel somewhere and I can like get my hands on it. But this probably would be good. I really hope the shade is good. That's the only thing that's like a little bit concerning, because it does say that it's supposed to even out the skin tone. So I hope it's some sort of like miracle pigment here that just like adapts to different skin tones. Okay, and our last collection here is from Givenchy. This is the new Prisme Libre pressed powder. So I use the Prisme Libre, that's what I'm using today. I think it's great. I use the number 1 just like as a very loose setting powder. It's not drying, and it has like a mix of colors, so it's illuminating all in one. It's fabulous. But we have a pressed version, which is fabulous because the loose powder is great for at home, but travel, that would just be volatile and explode everywhere. So having a pressed version is wonderful. And they have several shades of the loose powder, and so they have several shades of the pressed powder as well. And if you look at the close-ups of the loose powder next to the pressed powders, they are perfect dupes. It's the exact same thing, just pressed. I think that's wonderful. Cannot wait to see that. This should be trickling out March to April. I don't know which regions will get it first, or if it's going to be worldwide, because they had the Givenchy Prisme Libre blushes that I still have that I love, but they're not available in Canada at the moment. From what I understand, it's a question of ingredient list because different countries have different requirements. So I hope we get these in Canada, but if we don't get them right away, I would not be shocked whatsoever. And then the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Foundation. I have the glow version, which is fabulous. I love it. But we're going to see a matte version. So this is going to be the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Matte Foundation. It's really a great foundation. It's going to have 35 shades, and I would guess this will be coming out in Canada because we have the glow version. So having the matte is very complimentary. I would not be shocked if we get this in Canada in March, April. I'm trying to think of when we got this in Canada last year. I think it was spring, summer. So if you are interested in the Givenchy foundation but want more of a mattifying effect, just wait a few weeks, a few months, and you will have this very shortly. So I think that's it. That's our roundup of will I buy it? Oui or non merci? For me, for Givenchy, the pressed powders are a oui, definitely. I might try the matte foundation. I mean, out of curiosity, I would try it. I typically prefer a more glowy type of finish, but I would try the matte version out of curiosity. I think it'll be great. It just may not be exactly for my skin type. But Givenchy, the powders, and the new matte foundation are a oui for me. So what is a oui or a non merci for you? We have some pretty great releases that are currently out or will be out in the near future. It seems as though spring, summer is when brands really push complexion products. powders, tinted moisturizers, foundations, those types of products. I don't know why, but it seems as though it's more in spring summer. I don't know if people wear more foundation in spring summer than other times, but that seems to be the situation. Am I wrong? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel, I talk about nothing but luxury beauty, and I do a lot of these will I buy it, oui, non merci. This is where we just talk about new and upcoming collections, sneak peeks I found online. So if you'd like to be in the know, if you like to have a budget or at least have like a visual idea of what's coming out in the future, I highly recommend that you subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. I like doing these. I mean, I do them almost every single week because there are so many releases. It's very easy to do this type of content, but I also just really, really love doing this because I love makeup. I love beauty. And I just want to know what's coming out because as much as I buy, I don't always want to get the exact same thing over and over again. And so if I see that different brands are going to be doing similar releases, I like to sort of stagger my collections and my releases, and I'm certain you do the same at home. So yeah, that's a hurrah for will I buy it. Okay, so I think that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.